Thank you for tuning in to Hard News TV. I'm your host, Terry Lynn, and this is the channel where truth is like poetry, and sometimes people just can't handle it. Today is on September 14th, 2016, and this is from September 13th out of Yahoo Tech News and brought by Reuters. U.S. tech firm urges Congress to allow internet domain changeover. So y'all remember a few weeks ago, I showed y'all in government papers that Google works for the U.S. government. So would it be no surprise that they're pushing for the UN changeover of the internet? They are part of the agenda. So they appear to be nonpartisan, supposedly, but we know the backstory of them. So now the government is using them to be the voice to push their agenda. So let's read this story. Washington, Reuters. Major technology companies, including Facebook, Google, and Twitter, are urging Congress to support a plan for the U.S. government to cede control of the Internet's technical management to the global community, they said in a joint letter on Tuesday. The U.S. Commerce Department has primary oversight of the Internet's management, largely because it was invented in the United States. Some Republican lawmakers are trying to block the handover to global stakeholders, which include businesses, tech experts, and public interest advocates, saying it could stifle online freedom by giving voting rights to authoritarian governments. The years-long plan to transfer oversight of the nonprofit Internet Corporation for Assigned Names and Numbers, or ICANN, is scheduled to occur on October 1st unless Congress votes to block this handover. The California-based corporation operates the database for domain names such as .com and .net and their corresponding numeric addresses that allow computers to connect. In the September 13th letter, a copy of which has been reviewed by Reuters before it was sent, the technology company said it was imperative that Congress does not delay in this transition. A global, interoperable, and stable internet is essential for our economic and national security, and we remain committed to completing the nearly 20-year transition to the multi-stakeholder model that will best serve U.S. interests, the letter said. Somebody please explain to me how this will be best for our economic and national security when we have foreign agencies that'll be over our internet. Wouldn't that jeopardize our national security? Wouldn't that increase the chances of hacking? And how is it in the best interest of the U.S.? Other signatures include Amazon, Cloudflare, Yahoo, and several technology trade organizations. Former presidential hopeful Senator Ted Cruz of Texas, who leads the opposition against the handover, will hold a congressional hearing on Wednesday to review the transition, which he has criticized as a giveaway of our internet freedoms. Tech companies, technical experts, and academics have said the transition is overdue and necessary to keep the internet open and globally oriented. It's globally oriented anyway. And that the proposal includes safeguards against any potential abuse by any one country. When they use the word, the proposal to include safeguards, when they say safeguards, that means they're taking some freedoms away, that they have to protect something. The safeguards against any potential abuse by any one country. So we're not going to have very much control. So anyway, y'all stay tuned. Thank y'all for watching. I've got more to come. Thank you. Bye-bye.